This is kind of my parts I get from Gino's garage, or Gino's, it's Dodge. If you do a search for Dino Dodge parts, you'll see it. So I'm going to replace that with a new gasket. It's been leaking inside. I got some paper towels in there to catch it. So I replaced the 2 vents in this thing, and I'm getting to the point now where it's I got that, or the rear window would be next. So I'm hoping it's not the rear window, but we'll go from there. So I redid the vents on the back. Those are good. So I came out one day, I check it every day usually, and it's like, well, I look for, you know, condensation on the mirror windows, didn't see any. All of a sudden, whoop, one morning I did. Came through here, this was okay. That side had about 2 inches of water in the cubby. So I'm like, oh. So one of the things you can do when you do the vents back here, if you reach down there, there's the foam tar board. I know I can't see it now. There's this foam tar board right here. You can actually feel behind that and put your hand up there enough to actually touch where the vent is. You can wipe along the bottom. I didn't have any leaks. I thought, I'm gonna take this stupid seat out again, right? Because I saw another guy that did the vents and he had to put silicone around them. But anyway, I didn't get any water from the vents. And someone had mentioned in an older video, you can see my headliner up here obviously is kind of, you know, a little puckered. And it's not discolored, but obviously I thought at one time, obviously something happened. It must have leaked, right? The third light. So I came in here. I put all these paper towels in here now. Not getting wet. But anyway, it was just dripping. Water was just dripping from up here. So I'm like, and I put a hose up on the third light and it's dripping, right? It dripped more. So, okay, I got a third light leak like everyone else. It's like, so what I did was, I didn't have time, right? I ordered a new gasket, but I went ahead and put on, you could see, I used painter's tape, the green stuff, the wide stuff. I put that on and it has not leaked since then. So I know it's the third light. I've had 21 inches of rain here in the last 2 weeks. I'm up in Northern California right now. So what I did was, I ordered from Gino's. I ordered a new gasket. They say they're supposed to be a little thicker and stuff. So I'm waiting for that to come. I kept that in there just to, you know, keep it dry. I ran the truck actually when I had that water. I soaped it up. And I had, you know, I ran it for like 3 hours with the heater on, just let it idle. Dried everything out. But this one here was about, this had about maybe an inch of water in it, which wasn't bad for 20 inches of rain. But I'd fixed this headliner at once, but I'm gonna have to work on it a little bit more. But anyway, so I got to get that third light fixed, which I will. Yeah, so that has stopped the water, if you want to look. So some people put silicone and some people put some kind of sealant on there. It's like, I just went around it with the green tape and it seals really well. So I'm good to go until I get a new gasket. At any rate, that sucks, but nobody wants water in their vehicles, right? It's messy out here. Yeah, so see what we have. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take some screws. It's not gonna rain. We got over 20 inches of rain in the last month. So I take it up with the green tape. It's held. There's been no water leaks. Now I just need to get in here and I got a new gasket. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna take it off just to take a peek. You know, do it if you want to get some chance, some time. Okay. So, all right. Has a thing on it. Nylon. Boy, I'm going to glue it in here. I can't even budge it. Wow, man, that's not good. Only 2 screws and I can't even move it. Oh boy, I'm gonna take some pry tools, so I'm gonna do that. Boy, I don't like that. I had to use a screwdriver to get into that damn thing. I still haven't got the bottom yet off. So let me try to figure out how to do this without breaking everything and breaking anything. Wow, I like it. That is, oh man, that's not good, is it? Jeez, it's like glued on. Someone's done something crazy. Yeah. Oh, wow. So, obviously, it's been on a million years. I don't think it's ever been off, so, but it's definitely a bug in there. Anyway, so somehow I gotta see if I can. This stuff is just, it's like, I'll say it's glued on. Anyway, it's on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean all this off. I'm here now. If I get it cleaned off, I might end up having to put the other one on. I don't see where it was leaking. I can't tell, but obviously something was going down. Can't tell in here where there was leaks. That broke. Unfortunately, that peg broke. Anyway, I'll leave it. But okay, let me see if I can clean this thing up. Okay, so I went ahead and cleaned this up really nice. I used some lacquer thinner, and then I cleaned the thing off. I used a hair dryer and pulled the old one off, put this new one on. It sticks onto the light, so it works out nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get this thing back in. We'll see how it holds. So I'm hoping, well, we should have seen the leaks, but you know, this rubber, it kind of dips. I don't know. It's almost, hopefully there's no leaks from the window, which that'll be my next step, would be the window, right? Anyway, let me go ahead and get this into this if I can quickly. I'm not real happy with this stuff. I don't like it when the companies do cheap shit. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. Cheap, you know. I do want to. I'm gonna. Oh, looks like somebody's here. Oh, you're here early, huh? I don't know who that is now. I'm just going to tighten it down until it stops. It's kind of tight in there. I got a new gasket on there, and I'm hoping that that's it. If it isn't it, then it's either it has to be the gas. I don't know. Seemed like it was glued on there though to me, almost glued on there. So I'll try it again. I'll hit the water on it tomorrow. I'm not going to do it tonight. Okay, this is Rob. I'm going to finish up this video. Put a new seal in that up there. We've probably had about 1.5 inches of rain. I left these in here just in case, but I came in and I'm gonna have to re-glue that down up there, but there's been no more water leaking because it was coming out through here. I was wondering if it was gonna be the stupid window leaking, but it's not the window seal at this point, right? Because I've already done the two, checked the underneath here, everything's super dry. You can actually go underneath in there and see. So under here is the foam pad. You can actually put your hand all the way up in there and feel the vents that are inside. There's vents that are, well, you can't see it in there. There's a vent in there. 2 vents on each side. Anyway, what I'd recommend is whoever has a 3rd gen Dodge, anybody has a light up there. I guess the 4th gen's doing it too. 3rd gen, 4th gen, 5th gen. The gasket's hokey. So I ordered it from Gino's garage. Put a new one in, cleaned it out, cleaned all it off, you know. You've seen that on the video. And then we've had about 1.4 inches of rain up in here already. So, and I just checked it this morning. I checked it yesterday. It's dry as a bone, so that's what was leaking up here, was from the 3rd brake light up top there. So anyway, but what I'm getting at is I recommend, if you're going to do all this stuff, you know, if you got a leak coming in from behind, just replace both the vents and that vent up there. Just do it. I wouldn't even fool with it, because I've been on this like mission now for I don't know, a while. So I'm gonna keep that in there just to peace of mind. But if you see condensation coming in, you know that you got a leak inside your rig, because there'll be condensation, and if it warms up, because if it keeps cold you won't see it. But yeah, so there we are. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up, and I think I covered all my leaks, you know, and